Yo.
Welcome back, everyone, to Total Nonstop Impact Talk for Impact fans right here on the YouTube and the Twitch and wherever you get your audio worldwide, baby. Oof.
Well, worldwide. Yeah.
Worldwide.
I must say, since I'm a relative noob to this show these days, I haven't seen all of Impact. I just wanted to sit in at the beginning.
Who the hell is this guy?
I just wanted to join you guys because I miss you guys, man. Treehouse on the bottom. I watch it back and I see Alicia and she's on the bottom by herself. And it's like, damn, I gotta get my ass in.
Holding up the station, man.
Right. Yeah. So what's good, gang? I heard there was some news. That's why I popped in.
There is a little news. There is a little news. Should we say it? Should we say it, Bill?
You wanna say
it's not news? It's not Okada. I'm sorry. I got people always
wait, it's not.
We came here for a lot of money.
We're gonna make it rain, or we're not making it rain?
We're not.
I mean, he is.
I was told there'd be rain.
Oh, okay, look at that.
It's
we have another way
in Wisconsin. All right, yeah, we should probably talk some news because we literally
for that fake wrestling news. Don't believe anything that you read on the internet.
Is that the news we're talking?
We had to play it this early for Alicia. Look at the she's not happy with this. Sorry, Alicia. It wasn't me.
On with the news.
Well, you get that, J-Bone. You get that for the Okada.
Proceed with the chlorophyll.
Proceed.
All right, hit the jingle.
All right, it's jingle time.
All right.
Jiminy Christmas.
And now, the biggest ever J-Bone news. Not fake wrestling news. Maybe now it's real news. J-Bone, tell them what to say.
Searching for my fake wrestling news.
Biggest ever? What?
It's big.
Now I got to live up to this somehow, some way. Oh dear God! All right, so
ooh, double eggplant.
There we go.
Yeah.
We got multiple. It's
a lot of eggplant.
This is horrible.
How much can we handle?
I can't. I'm a virgin. So yeah, there's some news. Oof. It's getting hot in here. Well, do we talk about the updated card for Turning Point, or do we talk about that other news that broke during the show?
I would love to talk Turning Point for a little bit, only because I don't get to talk Impact as much these days, and that's something I could totally help with. And like
leave them, leave them hanging. Leave them hanging. All right, all right. Let's talk the updated card for. Oops, clicked on the wrong damn thing. Impact Wrestling's Turning Point this Saturday. Can I refresh the damn page, please? Well, okay. So apparently Twitter's not working because it's only showing me stuff from hours ago. Great, thanks. Appreciate it.
Wait,
all right,
what?
Man, this is horrible.
I know. It's...
Yeah, good news before bad news, Justin. That's exactly what we're doing. We'll go over the Turning Point card. Let me see if I can get it.
All right.
Wait a minute. Nobody soundbite that.
Yeah. Okay. I got it.
Okay.
Right. So they refreshed the events page for Turning Point on ImpactWrestling.com. Thank you, ImpactWrestling.com. It's loaded, folks. My goodness, we had match after match after match after match given to us from good old Scott D'Amore. I'm telling you guys, Scott D'Amore is going to be bald by Turning Point.
Scott D'Amore needs to get in someone's ear about getting some more money.
It's
time to start getting it out there, Scott.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
We will.
All right, so countdown to Turning Point, and I found this out just before we went live for the watch along, the live reaction, and we're getting a pre-show. So the question was, oh, well then what's on the pre-show? Because it's only a half an hour before. It's like, okay, this is going to be one of those. Oh,
half an hour?
Yeah, it's only a half an hour.
Huh.
So, but it's a loaded half an hour, folks. So I'm sure they're going to go over the card, but they're going to go over the card quickly because we're getting not one, but two matches on the countdown.
Oh, wow.
We're getting on the countdown to Turning Point, Finn Juice versus Decay, consisting of Crazy Steve and Black Taurus.
I like that matchup.
Yeah,
I must have missed that tonight.
It's an extra. It was, well, if you blinked, you missed it. It was a promo. It was talking about Finn Juice talking about being this close to being in the tag team title match. And, you know, Scott D'Amore walked in off camera and, you know, made it all the work.
Did his thing. Nice. I caught bits and pieces of the show, so yeah, I didn't catch that. I like that matchup. That'll be fun.
He's booking the stuff tonight, let me tell you. And then, oh my God. And then we got a surprise.
Is it Kyle?
It's
Kyle?
not Kyle. Kyle's
Who's
busy.
Kyle? Which one's Kyle?
I'm bringing him back, guys. We're closing in on the holiday season, and I'm feeling
It's like
loving.
Wrestle House.
It's getting warm.
One
It's like Wrestle House, only different. Should we zap them in? Let's zap them in, folks.
Hey, wait, wrong spot.
There we
Straight
go.
into the top. There we go.
There we go.
Definitely not Kyle.
Now it feels like
Definitely not Kyle. He's got better things to do.
Yeah.
What a scumbag!
Poor Justin. We got Justin. Sorry, Justin.
I'm only here because you told me to come in here, Mark, to talk about these releases.
Hey, man. You know what? So they released.
And we're not talking about that.
Yeah, we're not there yet.
We're not talking about- get the fuck
We're
out
quickly
of here.
going over the updates to the Turning Point card, of which I don't know them all because I didn't see the whole show. Just bits and pieces. So, anyways, J-Bone, take it away.
We're just getting into the updated card. It's loaded. I can't wait for this, guys. So yeah, countdown to Turning Point, the pre-show, half hour long. We got Decay versus Finn Juice. We also have the Digital Media Championship on the line. Jordan Grace versus Chelsea Green. Can't wait for that.
Damn.
There's no way Jordan drops that title this early, but that should be a decent watch.
I'm just
These
these matches have been
Ooh.
relatively
Look-
short. I'm hoping we
look
get a
at-
decent match.
Dude,
Look at
no
this.
No one even
Oh.
mentions me. Trent's on here more than I am. What the fuck?
Look at this, J-Bone. 2 minutes in, I'm already racking up $10 for the podcast. Look at this.
Oh, that's all right.
Shake your money maker,
How
geez.
about that? Thank you very
Kyle
much.
showed up. There might not be enough money.
Yeah,
in
probably
all of
not.
King Solomon's
You're
mind.
right.
I love Justin, man.
Thank you,
Justin
Justin,
always.
man.
Thank
He's
you.
awesome.
Justin, I'm going to get to hang out with you in January. Anybody who is going to Hard to Kill.
I
Maybe
forget
I'll-
where is Justin from? That was
By
from
you,
From.
like an hour.
He's by
from you.
Chicago, right? He's from, by me. Oh, yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
thought.
he's
He's out in the country,
just
though.
south of here.
Yeah. Okay. Go
There we
ahead. Go
go.
ahead. Continue on.
Okay.
Proceed
Hey.
with the chlorophyll.
We what? All right. We got all right, main card now. We did the countdown. Brian Myers versus Rich Swann.
Damn.
Because Brian Myers killed Sam Beal. Gave
Oh
him
no!
a concerto.
Oh no! I got
He did.
son of a bitch.
that motherfucker.
Hell
For
yeah.
real? I gotta go
Laid-
watch that.
Laid him out. Yeah, it was ugly.
Thank you.
Brian Field, thank you, sir.
Dr. Ross had them all stretchered up. Sam Beal was not looking good. He was out.
Man, that's
So-
He was just kind of sitting there like a hot dog, you know, like
Like a hot
Sitting
dog.
there.
hot
Like a
dog.
hot
Is that
dog.
a hot
Is that what
dog?
hot dogs do?
No, you guys ever saw Mrs. Doubtfire? He's like, I do a great impression of a hot dog, and he like sits like this. You know, that's how Sam Beal looked, just
That's
sitting there like a hot dog.
horrible.
Ooh, I like that.
Like a
Sam
hot
Beal
dog.
T-shirt.
Perfection. Perfection.
Brian Field with the super sticker. Thank you, brother. Amazing.
All right, what else, Jay? What else? Which one's Jay?
Is this gonna? So is this like as the matches go, we get more stickers? Is that what happens? All right.
Maybe.
So next we got VBD, Eric Young and Joe Doring versus
Whoa, Bell's boy.
Heath.
Are you kidding me?
Right.
$10 from the Bells? Look at this. It's
Love it,
Holy
guys.
crap!
It's a holiday miracle. Oh my God! Look at this. How about, hey, look,
Joe's
Mark.
happy.
He said it's for you partially too, in case Trent gets released
Thank
before
you,
Raw,
Bells.
which I probably
Thank
will.
you, Bells.
Nice.
And for Uncle Mark, who showed up long enough from frothing at Omega's picture.
Thank you, Bells.
Bells, thank
Nice.
you, man. Look at this, man. What a crew today. He's feeling that holiday spirit today, man.
Wow.
Where's Bison, guys?
Here's
Isn't he
a lot.
normally here?
He's got
Sleeping.
He's got some traveling he's got to do tomorrow, so he needs
Okay.
his rest. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That poor man. We love to have him, but he,
He's a
that's really
trooper.
awesome. He is, man.
I
Kudos.
let him off the hook. I was like, all right, you can have the number.
Okay.
Man, the comments in the chat, I got to go watch this BTI match. Was it that brutal? Sam
I
got
miss
killed.
it.
The end
Got
was
attacked after the match.
Oh,
brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It was like old school concerto time. Yeah.
Mm.
All right, then we got Ace Austin with Madman Fulton in his corner versus Chris Sabin. This one's gonna tear the house down. I can't wait.
I'm surprised they're not selling the T-shirt, man. The I beat Chris Sabin T-shirt.
Don't ask questions like that.
Exactly.
Where did that come from? What the fuck is this? This is great.
That's good.
New sound bites.
That's a
Man,
good one.
Steve, is this all Steve's doing still?
I love that.
Steve's been
Man.
putting in the work.
Love
That
it.
is not an appropriate question.
What the hell?
Dude, Chris Sabin's run right now. Jeez,
Chris
Louise,
Chris
this
Sabin
man
is a soundbite king, man.
He is just
Yes.
one of the greatest living performers on the planet at this moment. Chris
We
Sabin
love
is
him.
Everything.
We love him. Like I said, that could be dark horse match of the night right there.
I can't wait to see Sabin
It
and
just
wrestle.
trips me out that we reviewed the Asylum shows on Tuesday,
Right?
and Chris Sabin is there, a young 23-year-old Sabin. It's like a newcomer then,
yeah,
like
like
X Division champion then.
Different in a good in a totally different way, right?
Crazy,
yeah,
dude.
it was an X Cup challenge, wasn't it? It was Team
Yeah.
NWA versus Team Mexico.
And Chris Sabin is there, and now he's here. That's crazy, dude. All right, go on, Jay.
Okay. W. Morrissey versus Matt Cardona,
Dang.
because Matt Cardona wanted in that main event, and Morrissey is like, nah. You ain't getting that because
Did that just happen tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
tonight was loaded.
Man, no
Yeah.
kidding.
The promos were short but sweet but loaded.
Nice.
Macklin beat Laredo Kid, so guess what that means?
Dude, are they going to keep making this three-way so Macklin never takes a pin? Is that what's happening here?
Yeah, I think so. They're really protecting that guy, man.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
But he's amazing. I'm like all in. Like the look, the attitude.
Zach!
A bigger, louder belt than this?
No! What the
Louder
hell?
than that?
Take that $4.99 back.
$4.99.
Be more
Zach,
cowbell.
Thank you.
More cowbell.
Oh, I had the cowbell too, thanks to Jeff.
You know what? Bring the
Oh,
fucking cowbell.
I got nothing.
Thank you.
I got fuck all.
Thank you. I'll squeeze a cat. Where's my cat?
Don't squeeze your cat. Just keep going with the card.
I'm just kidding.
Alicia's got a phone.
I'll put on a rally.
Actual like landline phone.
No, it's a cool thing. It's a plug-in for my cell phone,
Oh,
so I
really?
can talk on a phone.
Oh, so you can hold it in your shoulder.
Yeah, exactly. So I can go
Nice.
old school and
Twirl the
feel
cord
like
and
I'm a
shit.
child again.
Dude, you need to get one of those big banana things that you put on the back of the phone to make it rest easier. So it was like this big, and it would just
You're
sit
right.
right here on your shoulder.
You're right.
Last time I saw you was pre-cell phone era.
The good old days, man, when there was no evidence.
That's
Where you
where
have
I
to
came from.
call your friend's house and be like, "Hi, is Alicia home?" You know, fucking.
This is peak TNI.
And
Yeah, this is horrible.
It's fucking awful. It's fucking awful.
We eventually got to get to the other news, though.
Oh yeah.
We
Okay,
will.
so
Let's wrap up the card. All right.
I like that shirt, Mark. What do you have? Is that a Pulp Fiction play?
Yeah, it's a.
Look at that. Oh, dude, that's
Jane,
awesome.
dude.
I love that, dude.
That's
Jane
dope.
is my dog. Jane has been like my lifelong spirit animal. Turns out my daughter is like a carbon copy of Jane, so it's fucking perfect.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
That's wild.
I love it.
That's
All right, go ahead, Jay. Let's
All right,
continue
so
on.
the X Division Championship is now a three-way. Trey Miguel defending against Steve Macklin, newly in the match, and Laredo Kid. Tag team action. We got the Impact World Tag Team Championships on the line. Good Brothers defending against Bullet Club, consisting of Chris Bahh, and HIKULEO.
HIKULEO. Wait,
HIKULEO.
oh yeah, ELP's gone, right? Because he's back in Japan for Super Juniors.
I guess, yeah.
That was the word. Was he on tonight's episode?
He
Yeah,
was,
he was
but this
He
is
was
all
out there.
free,
Yeah, taped. Yeah.
They're taping what? Bill, you leaving tomorrow for taping?
Tomorrow, yes.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
So, Knockouts Tag Team Championship action. The Inspiration versus DK.
I've caused a little stir because I think the Inspiration blows.
I think you blow.
I put it out there. I'm
Tracy.
like, the Inspiration sucks. And everybody's like, get the fuck out of here, you motherfucker. They're like, how dare you say that about the Inspiration? And I was like, what's with the two eyes? They're like, fuck you. And don't ever question the Inspiration again. I'm like, but they're just like the beautiful people. They're like, go fucking jump off a bridge, you son of a bitch. Dude,
They tell you that their primary inspiration is the beautiful people.
I got mad threats in the Discord, man. People were like, they were talking about killing my first child because of this. It was nuts. Dude, they really took it. They really took it hard. They really took
Are you getting married, Trent?
Shut up, Jay. I'll just continue with the damn show.
All right, here we go. And thank you, Punk Tracy, for the sticker.
See, look, here's more threats.
All right. Mickey James defending the Knockouts Championship against Mercedes Martinez. Oh, that could be Dark Horse match of the night. I can't wait.
Hey, real quick, can I sidebar since Lakers is in here?
I got one more match to talk about here.
Go ahead. Do it. Go. I just saw the Lakers in here, but go ahead. You do your one more match. Then I'm
Damn it, Trent. I bring you back for one night. Impact World Championship match. Moose defending against Eddie Edwards. Full Metal.
That is so fucking awesome. I saw that online.
Why is Eddie getting a title shot? Where did that come from?
Because they need Moose to have a win to start.
Is that all the logic behind it?
Oh my god.
Yeah!
Rosario.
Thank you, Eli.
$4.99. Thank you, brother.
Hey, best wishes to Eli, his sister, man. She's going through some hard times, so Eli, best wishes from us to your sister too.
Yeah, whatever it is. Prayers, man.
Thinking of you, man.
This could be a rough time of year for a lot of people, and the whole team sending love.
Absolutely.
Love, light, best wishes, whatever. Spread it on.
I gotta. Jay, was that the last match then? I gotta.
Yes.
I gotta show Lakers something, man. I gotta show. Lakers been waiting. So back in stock is the Hemi hot sauce, man. Lakers is looking to order. Look at that. The Hemi Soul Taker hot sauce is back in stock.
Soul Taker, Jiminy Christmas,
fresh
how hot
batch.
is that?
Dude, it's hot. It'll burn your asshole. It's hot.
I have the runs.
It's actually really tasty. It's delicious. But yeah, dude, Lakers been wanting to order some of this. Lakers, it is back in stock at HemiMusic.com.
In my ass.
Yes.
I'll have to get that for Stefan. He's a hot sauce connoisseur.
Oh,
yeah.
It's actually really tasty. It's not just all heat. It's like it's really good. Like,
He doesn't care.
It's fucking delicious. So that's I swear to you, in 2018, we sold more hot sauce than we did albums, and it funded the last album.
That's amazing. Funded. That's why you got to put on there. Funded by hot sauce.
Wait a second. AEW is a t-shirt company. Hemi is a hot
sauce band.
Oh yeah, we're a hot sauce band for sure. The last record was funded by hot sauce sales because we sold so much damn hot sauce.
That should have been the name of the album.
Hot sauce.
Funded by hot sauce sales.
I should have put that in the booklet. You're right.
Yeah,
in
thanks
the CD
for the hot sauce.
That is great. So
it's delicious though.
Let me ask you, because I don't know these things. Where do you who is your go-to to get this made? What company does this?
We work with the company in Savannah. It's all FDA approved and a very pro factory and everything. And,
oh, nice. There you go, folks.
And she wrestles too. That's crazy.
It's legit, man. I mean, it's got the
What?
nutritional facts. What are you talking about?
What?
Oh, Savannah Evans. He's
get out of here. It's got the little nutrition facts on the back here too. You know, I mean, it's all legit, dude. You know, it's all.
So you know, Trent has just been spitting in a bottle for the last 8 months. Making more hot sauce.
It's heat seal. Hey, it's gluten free. I mean, come on, man. This is.
Oh yeah, man.
Love that gluten-free stuff.
Yeah, dude, gluten-free is fine. It tastes just like regular food, just without the gluten.
I like gluten.
Somebody
just don't touch gluten-free beer. That's garbage.
Gluten-free chicken nuggets are.
I eat veggie chicken nuggets.
I like the soy veggie chicken nuggets. Those are good.
Anyway.
Ooh. This is the longest old school TNI opening ever.
We're still in the news.
I know, I love it.
And we're not even halfway through.
I'm not the smartest bone on the planet, so hang on a second. What is gluten?
What is
like
gluten?
Wheat. It's like grain.
Yeah, I thought Google was going to talk.
Badasses! That's the best soundbite, but you have to be so careful when you use that because you can start a shitstorm real quick with the fat ass.
Yeah, people get offended, man.
Google just called me a fat ass? Son of a bitch.
Gluten.
Man.
Gluten, not Google.
All
right, where are we at? Where we leave off?
What's even happened? Oh, we were going to talk about. We're doing news.
Yes,
so we just finished Turning Point, and now we're going to do. J-Bone has some big news.
Yeah, we can do an After Dark tonight. For we owe people an After Dark.
Yeah, we really do. I really wanted to. I don't know if I'm going to be up, but I'm going to try.
I'll be on the After Dark.
I'll try my best. Yeah, I'm going to try my best to stay up. I have an early morning.
Blaze through this review then.
Okay, all right.
It's good.
I think we passed.
Here's a headline for you. Recent WWE releases blindsided those in the company.
So yeah, they just did it like an hour ago, right?
We were in the second hour of the show, and all of a sudden the chat blew up. Oh my God, so and so. Oh my God, this guy. Oh my God, that guy. Wait, what? You know, I'm trying to watch the show. I'm looking at my phone for something, and all of a sudden Bill starts responding to chatters. I'm like, what the hell's going on? And then I look, and it's sure as shit. All right, so I wanted to make sure this is also a reason why we were late, because I wanted to make sure we had a current list, because these come out of nowhere and they just come flooding. We got 8 WWE main roster talents released. All right, here's the list: Tegan Knox, Drake Maverick, John Morrison, Jackson Riker, the former, who was he? Gunner. Okay. Shane Thorne, a.k.a. Slapjack, excuse me. All 3 members of Hit Row. They released B-Fab a couple weeks ago. Now, Ashante the Adonis, Isaiah Scott, a.k.a. Swerve, and Top Dollar have all been released. And, they were told it's all due to budget cuts.
Sorry, I don't mean to laugh. It's such a serious thing, but that's bullshit.
It's such a pile of
like just be 100. Is that they want to hire people that aren't probably normal athletes, and then it's going to be the shit show of the early 2000s all over again.
Yeah, it's sad. It's sad, you know. I mean, we can then, you know, start to predict like, okay, so and so might come back to Impact Wrestling. AEW might pick up blah, 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 blah. Or maybe in an alternate universe, there might be a twin brother of Tony Khan show up and start a whole new company. Who knows?
You can't expect everyone to get signed.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No,
real quick. Shout out to Blue. He says you guys rock. Fuck the WWE.
Thank you, Ronan Blue,
Appreciate
for
you,
the $1.99 tip. We love you, Ronan.
Do they get to pick the color of their super sticker? Because like Ronan Blue had blue. They get to pick.
I think it's random.
Is it random? Because that's really convenient.
I don't know. I super chat. I think it is random.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, I think it is.
You know what? You know what's funny though? There's a lot of people who are really upset about these releases who don't even watch WWE. I'm like, shouldn't you be happy these people are back on the indies and like back out
but you
there
don't want
again?
to see people lose their living though, because that's a rough situation.
Yeah, it sucks. But they get paid for 90 days. They're at least good for the holidays, right? How about that?
30 for some of them.
Yeah, the NXT people are 30.
The way it's kind of complicated, and I feel like I've said it in the past. This is a very calculated move on WWE's case, is that they made it a point to scoop up all these wrestlers.
Yeah.
And now we're coming out of the panini, okay? Still, everything hasn't fully recovered. There's hundreds of promotions on the indies that are not functioning right now, okay? So they're very limited as to where you can be booked, okay? Ring of Honor just shut down, and Impact and AEW are getting kind of full, okay? You have to look at it is that this was calculated, and this was a means to, I don't know why, but screw wrestling. It's like you put all these people out of jobs, basically.
Because raise the ground and burn it down has always been the WWE's strategy. Destroy everything else around you so you can be the only thing.
But this is the thing, though.
No matter what Becky says.
They clearly don't see that these are not good. Like, my point with this whole thing is, if you can't make superstars out of and give storylines to people who have literally handed you storylines and characters on silver platters, what are you going to do with people who have no training?
Yeah.
Like, how is that going to, like, it's okay. Run it to the ground.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everybody else is going to be fine.
Yep, run it into the ground.
They're going to get away with paying these people half the money.
Oh yeah, no, they're fucking everyone. They're fucking anyone.
But you know what? I think they're going back to what they did in the like I said in the early 2000s, where that churned out. I think their mentality is, we took people like like the Batistas and the Cenas and these guys who were very inexperienced indie guys or barely indie guys, and turn them into their branded guys. Like Batista is only a WWE guy, and that's it. And he became a huge star for him. For example, Cena was like, he was just a weightlifter who, they put him into a wrestling school in Cali and did his thing and all that, but really wasn't an indie wrestler. It was like, they just want to go back to that and brand these guys. They don't want indie darlings. They don't want guys who have pasts. They want guys who are just theirs, and that's it. Mm-hmm. And they're going back to that whole style
there for a long time.
That's
then NXT all changed that landscape, and they're like, let's get the indie darlings. Let's get all these people, sign them all up. But I know we talked about it, Trent. We thought this is what was going to happen. Like, this isn't really a surprise.
It's not a surprise. We talked about it. We knew this
the
eventually
NXT brand was going to change. Like, everyone saw this coming. Like, if you saw this coming before, but that was it's not there. And AEW luckily showed up to give a bunch of people big contracts. They're going to do the same thing in the near future. If you don't think that's going to happen, then you're kidding yourself.
100%. If you don't think it's in the next year, they're going to do a round of releases too, because they're so
well. There's a difference between starting a company and letting contracts expire. Then
they're going to let
scooping up all the talent, overpaying, and then cutting those contracts and hiring people back. Let's not fucking confuse the issue. These aren't the same two things at all. Apples and oranges, gentlemen. You can
6 months of movie.
I mean, you guys have such a hate on for Tony Khan. Like,
no, it's not a hate.
No, it really is. It really is.
It's not a hate. You have to understand.
No, Tony Khan is a dipshit. I could give a fuck about Tony Khan, right? He's proven he's a fucking good shit too. But you guys would never, dare give him credit for all the jobs he's created and for
Oh, it's
the
great
way that
jobs.
it's
I just
different
said
from
that.
WWE.
He just said he just gave him credit for it.
I literally said he gave a ton of jobs to people.
Only to set up your dig at it. This is so transparent. It's fucking old hat.
But
All right?
wait,
The
Mark,
point
hold
is, it's a different situation. WWE does this to spite everyone around them. That's not what's happening at other companies. WWE is doing this to destroy the landscape.
Oh yeah, they
so
do it because they can.
They've always done it. That's always been their mantra.
That's a totally different ballgame. You don't have to like Tony Khan. You can call him a cokehead.
Tony can't do that.
But this is not
When
the
he
same
can,
thing.
though, he will because it's business.
Well, in 25 years, if that's the case and we still know each other, you can say I told you so. But until then, Vince McMahon is the king dick of all time.
Well, Vince has done it from the beginning. But the thing was Tony's they've hired so much that like in a year you're gonna have the expirations. And it's gonna happen. But the positive again on that, you gotta look at the positive here. The positive is the replenishment of the indies are going to go back too. You're going to get a bunch of these people going back. Tony hired a lot of the indie talent that like companies like mine use. You know, it's like, I'd be glad to get a lot of these names back on the indies. That's fine.
Yeah.
Because not everybody's working out already. You can kind of see it. He's signed a ton. It's not working out. They're not getting the TV time. They don't have the room. It's like, great. When those runs expire, let them come back. That's totally fine. But
I thought for sure we were going to get a Bobby Roode or a Ziggler in there.
I thought so too.
They won't release Roode because they know he has value at Impact.
Yeah, big time, 100%. Like they know going in.
This is the Vince McMahon playbook. It's not the same thing. He is trying to hurt everybody else. Like
always has though.
He probably did release a bunch of people so Khan would sign him just so he could fuck him. That's some shit Vince would totally fucking do. Because this dude is literally the bottom of the fucking barrel of humanity. Vince McMahon is a crawling, slimy piece of shit, and when he dies, this whole industry will be better. And if you don't realize that, you're fucked.
I just wonder. You gotta wonder. You gotta wonder how they run it afterwards. So do they keep the same mantra?
They sell it.
I don't think they're ever selling it, honestly. I know that talks
Who
come
would
up.
Get it, though? Who would get it though?
NBC.
Not Triple Nose.
No,
they'd have to buy it. They'd have to buy it.
They'd buy it like he bought it from his dad. Same thing.
That's part of the whole Peacock deal. That's like the start of it. It's like eventually NBC is going to buy it. It's just got to evolve into that stage.
I don't know, man. You got a big contract with Fox on one side, and you got NBC doing this. I personally think they keep it in the family. I think Stephanie takes lead on this whole thing and keeps it that way.
Do you think she would get it knowing how contentious it is with Triple Nose now?
If Vince is out of the picture and it's just her and
as long as he's alive, he'll never be out of the picture.
I'm talking after he's gone. You know, I think they're gonna try to keep it and like the way he did. He did the same thing when he bought it from his dad. He got to get a group of investors. They bought him out. And then he bought out the investors later. I think it's something to be similar to that. They still have controlling power. They still have controlling asset. The family still has the majority asset in the company. So I think she's going to keep it at some point. But who knows? We're really speculating. But going back to everything else, I just think like it's, you're going to get a nice little influx back in the Indies. This is great for independent wrestling. In a way, you have to look at that this way. This is a great little flux for indies, for like I said, Impact, AEW. They're going to pick up a few of them. Not a ton. New Japan will pick up a few of these people.
They can't sign everybody, though.
They can't sign everybody. I mean, it's a lot. It's absolutely a lot.
No. And I'll tell you what, you never know what's going to happen in the world of wrestling within the next year or so. There might, I jokingly said it, but there very well could be another Tony Khan come out of literally nowhere like he did.
Where's Billy Corgan at?
Yeah, seriously, that's another one, right?
Billy Corgan's busy doing some kind of jerk off personal passion project.
He's been solid though. I gotta say, like it's been a solid product. They're putting out good stuff. I mean, he's doing something out there. There's a shit ton of companies, man, that are just doing stuff. GCW's become a touring brand now.
That's huge.
They've graduated up from out of the indies now. They've become, and they're nothing fancy, but they're a touring brand.
Right.
Well,
that's what Ring of Honor figured out. And that's why they're like, forget all of our contracts. We can bring in a ton of talent monthly and get away with it.
That's it. That's all you need to do. You don't need
Is that what Ring of Honor is? Is that what they're transitioning to?
Yeah, most likely, yeah.
Most likely.
It's just they're gonna be a super indie who's got a bunch of assets, and their thing's gonna be why keep the people on 2-week paycheck retainers when we can pay them to come in, do a show, see you later. We'll see you next show.
You can't write storylines because you can't guarantee that you're going to have the talent, though.
Barely, a lot of indies don't. GCW's not heavy on storylines. They're really not. They really don't.
But if you want TV, though,
it's something that AAW talked about last night at our booking meeting. Do people have the patience for storylines? Do they have the attention span? No, not non-TV. I'm talking indies only.
Okay.
For a monthly or a couple week indie, do people have the attention span for a storyline? They just want good matches in between their TV products. We watch Impact because we like the stories, but in between that, it's like, we're not really concerned about storylines as much nowadays on an indie. And that's the thing. I think that's what it is now. Ring of Honor is probably going to be like, maybe we'll do minimal storylines, a couple core guys. They'll book out, guys for a certain amount of time for the year and say, hey, we're here. I got so-and-so for 6 months, guaranteed, whatever, and they'll run a storyline there, here and there. But dude, I think they're just going to super indie status, and that's it. That's what this is going to be now, is just a bunch of super indies, maybe doing some touring. You got your TV products doing their thing, and then that's it.
Honestly, like if the WWE were to go away and that became the model, it would be less money, but who's to say that's a bad system? Maybe there would be more jobs at just
territory stuff.
Not everybody.
You're back to the territories.
Yeah.
You do runs in certain territories, and then you just make your rounds, and that's it.
Which is essentially what we're seeing. Been seeing through the panty is
exactly
that kind of situation.
Yeah,
I do like these terms. The panty, the panini. These are panini. I like when Lisa called. I just got it now. What she meant by the panini.
Don't say the cooking show.
I was like, what are we talking about? Like the fucking corner bakery? Like, what are we talking about here?
Well, so the real question, though, and the reason I wanted to be here, who thinks Johnny Impact will come back? He's my favorite. Yeah, you think
he'll come back? He's still one of my favorites. Have I watched him lately? No, but he's still one of my favorites.
Same.
I think he's going to be really expensive. I was texting Mark earlier, and I just said I don't think they want to pay the now higher price tag he has because he's leaving WWE. He wasn't cheap to begin with. I can tell you from experience at booking him at AAW, he's not a cheap talent. But leaving there. Because when you leave WWE, you are writing your own check for like the first 6 months. You are able to dictate the money you want because there are mark promoters who are like 10 grand. There you go.
Do you think right now though, with such a flooded market, that's still the case? Though
it's still the case because everybody wants the one guy. Dude, Kalisto, who was a nothing talent up there, was charging $10,000.
Whoa!
Yeah. $10,000. He used to work for AAW for under $100 back in the day. Okay, now this guy wants two hot dogs and $10,000 booking fee, and he wasn't some huge star up there.
He's not John Morrison or Johnny Impact,
and he's asking for 10 grand. So that's what I'm saying. That's what these guys do. They leave there and they know they got the name. They're like, I got 6 months to run this to the ground with whatever I want to charge.
Yeah.
I don't think they got that anymore.
Yeah, but there's like some promoter that'll always pay it though. That's the thing.
Right.
There is some mark promoter
takes one.
Look at what's happening in Milwaukee, 10 minutes from my house. In a couple weeks from now, Blizzard Brawl. David Hero's bringing in Titan, Adam Shear.
That dude's $20,000, man.
Right?
Holy shit!
$20,000. I mean, people.
One appearance?
Yeah, 20 grand. He's charging 20,000.
Blizzard Brawl within the next few days, they're down to 100 tickets, and they just sold 150 tickets in the last 24 hours.
And you know what? They're going to do the autograph sign. They're going to make up their money on autographs because the guy hasn't been around for autographs, so now he's an autograph. People want to get. You make your money back on these things, dude. You make your money back. He'll charge 20, and then you do something where you keep whatever money is made on the autographs, and you make your money back that way.
$20,000.
He might have maybe cut him a deal for 15, but he was 20 grand when he left.
Yeah, some of the money in wrestling right now is silly.
It's silly, and there's promoters who will pay it.
So to sign somebody like Johnny Impact back now for say 2 years, is that even a reasonable thing to think that can happen at Impact?
I don't think so. I don't think they need to. You know what I mean? Do you need to put him on a 2-year contract?
Yeah.
Or do you bring him in for a run and just say, hey, do a little run, get you on our TV? Like Suzuki came in for what it was, 3 days of tapings, but it was 6 weeks of TV or whatever,
Right.
Yeah.
So get a month's worth of TV out of it.
No disrespect to Suzuki, but he was kind of a special attraction. Johnny Impact would be a champion returning, I feel like,
But he's done a lot. They're in a whole different. Yeah, look at this, Buddy Matthews, $25,000. These guys are charging stupid money right now.
Man,
RVD was in that same ballpark, too. He was up there, but bring them in for runs and let them make their rounds, do their thing. But I think the days of some of these big contracts and these heavy contracts, I think it's going to be core guys. Like it's like you have. Like Impact actually does that now. They have a core. It's like the Moose, the Eddie Edwards, the Sami Callihan, the Rosemary, and it's like these are our solid contract folks that we can count on. We can run our stories with and whatever. And everybody else is by appearance or guaranteed dates or short runs, and that's it, man.
Yeah,
that's what it's going down to, I think. So
holy shit.
Yeah, RVD was an expensive price tag. I don't know about $250 a year, but he definitely was an expensive price tag.
Yeah.
He always has been, though. He was charging.
Yeah, but he's like a really big name. I mean, that's a draw.
People will come to see him. That's the thing.
He's a draw.
I told you we had the Sandman a month ago, and it was a huge crowd. There were people who just fucking came to see the Sandman, and the line was huge because they're like, "Why? When am I going to meet him again?" Okay, cool. We made our money back. We made our money on it because people bought tickets. Well, the nostalgia money's there. Go ahead, Jim.
Sadly, we're in a time right now, not to all of a sudden hang a dark cloud over it, but we're in a time right now where all of a sudden, so-and-so just passed away from, don't say the C word.
Panini.
That's what world we're living in now, sadly. So it's just, when you have someone come to town, it's like, oh shit, I better go see him because you never know.
Oh, way to bring the mood down on this one, J-Bone. As if we weren't all just already sour over here.
I'll bring it back up with
sorry.
One other guy besides Johnny in this group. Can we please get Swerve? Swerve is amazing. I would love to get him in.
I agree.
Did he ever do a dark match? I don't think he ever did an Impact appearance at all, did he?
No, the time frame probably doesn't work out because he went from he did Lucha Underground, he did MLW, he did indies in the Northeast and throughout the country, but
we had him a lot here at AEW.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he connected on Impact TV.
Never.
I'm trying to think of the early Twitch era that he maybe sneak on somewhere, but I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so, man.
He'll probably go back to MLW. I mean, if they were good to him, I have no idea what.
They pay him peanuts, though, right?
Yeah, and they're inconsistent. They do tape
honey roasted peanuts.
Honey roasted.
Well, those are the good kind. Only from Bill's local farmers market, where Matt Cardona is probably the champion at this point.
What about some beer nuts?
Is that the farmers market show's got to be done, right? Too cold for that now, right?
Oh no, it's indoors. The farmers, they only do a couple outdoor shows a year, and you maybe only one in the middle of the summer.
Oh no shit. Okay, nice.
I'll be going there to after Thanksgiving. The Saturday after Thanksgiving's the next farmers market.
Oh nice,
man, that place does not sleep, dude. That's the bombingest farmers market I've ever heard of in my life. Right? Seriously.
You get some produce after the matches. You're like, let me get some cucumbers,
honey roasted nuts.
Honey roasted
nuts. I've been known to get some nuts,
some farm honey. Some fresh honey from the honey farm.
Get maybe some cashews, maybe some pecans.
Bless you. You used to talk about the farmers market za.
Oh, the za is fantastic.
There you go.
All right,
but in Philly, do they do a good Philly cheesesteak at the farmers market?
I've never thought to get because once you get outside of Philly, it evolves as you go north. So there's we're close to a Lehigh Valley cheesesteak, which usually has like a pizza sauce on it, as
Ew.
well as pickles sometimes.
Whoa!
What?
Wait,
It's a
we have
little-
cheese. We have
crazy.
cheese whiz too, and sauce, and pizza sauce together with
Oh,
pickles.
oh yeah, it'll go there.
Oh,
Don't forget the fried
dang.
onions. Gotta get the
I've
fried.
only had. I have only ever had a real Philly on South Street. I didn't know there was a radius of like.
It does. It
Like, here,
evolves
just-
a little bit as you get outside.
oh, here we go. Yeah, that's right. Swerve appeared
There you
in
go. That makes
Impact
sense.
versus Lucha
On the
Underground.
Lucha Underground side.
That
There you
was
go.
a great
Thanks.
show.
Yeah, thanks.
That's
Trey.
how we got
Yeah.
Willie Mack too.
Big love for Swerve in the chat, by the way. So if anybody
Yeah.
from Impact is listening, everybody wants
Yeah.
Swerve.
I-
This
I-
is awesome.
I was a huge fan of his during Lucha Underground, man. Loved him. All right, so lots of free agents. But we'll find out in 90 days. You know,
That's 30 for some, right? Or not this
no,
time?
they were all
All
they're
these
main
ones
roster.
were main
Okay.
roster by now,
Okay.
Yeah.
including
Unless-
Spud. Gotta say Spud.
Was
unless
Spud main
they-
roster?
This is oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
he
he
was.
was? I thought he was in NXT. I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Well, 205 Live toured with SmackDown, so that's considered main roster.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Dang, so he basically got screwed. He
Again,
was on 205 Live, but has the 90-day no compete.
yeah.
Non compete.
So there's a little more good news and just a dose of bad news. We'll go with the bad news. We want to say from the crew here, our condolences and well wishes to John capital E period Bravo. He lost his father this past Monday. Very sad.
Yeah. Very sad, man. Our condolences to Bravo, friend of the
So-
show.
Yeah. We love you, and hey, come back to TV whenever you're ready, and you take care of family business. You know.
Yeah, definitely.
And we were just talking about RVD a minute ago. We want to say congratulations to RVD. He just got married.
Hey, I miss them.
I think she did
I
that
missed
at the
them
wedding.
too. She did. There's a
she
video of her twerking on him doing this. Going, hey.
Can you imagine that bachelor party? Jiminy Christmas.
She ran it for him.
She is the bachelor party, man.
She is the bachelor party.
Oh my
She
God.
has a special spot in our hearts as it.
Every day must be like Christmas for them.
Seriously,
Right?
man.
That guy must have a really good ticker. That's all I gotta say.
It's a fine point.
J
Well, that's some
Bone-
good.
Sweet.
J-Bone would be in a coma, and last will and testament written on toilet paper in a week.
Justin, I have no After Dark aim, and we did our McMahon hatred segment, and I already blew up about it. I fucking hate WWE. I got nothing left in me. I'm exhausted. I'm gonna go watch Impact now. I gotta go watch the fucking show. So I am.
Oh, yeah.
If you guys are gonna do the review, I am gonna.
And we can end it with that one there, Jay. This is confirmed via Reddit from the former ring announcer, the pre-Penzer, Jeff.
Oh yeah. You were
said
What
you were
happened?
talking about that.
Well, someone was, I guess, putting on Reddit that Josh's contract was ending, I guess, soon in like early spring.
Yeah,
And he's
people
like,
were
no.
losing their
He's
minds.
resigned. He already resigned a couple months ago. So that's a pretty reliable source. I think he goes by Drum Boy on Reddit. And if you look at the past with that, he's very connected, obviously, with all those guys. So that definitely knows. He wouldn't put it out there to respond unless it was a fact. So he was just trying to get someone to stop about people leaving Impact, I'm sure. So obviously with the run they're giving Josh, he's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
You can't. Josh right now is one of the absolute best on the planet.
Oh yeah.
You know, like you can't taking him up.
It's starting to get to the point where his name is popping up in non-impact subs or Twitter thread conversations that I'm seeing. And people that watch other promotions are really starting to say he's the most underrated wrestler in the world. So
Well, I
Josh
like that
is-
he's like becoming Impact's like flagship guy, you know?
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Kind of
really
like how
cool.
Eddie was like a few years ago. He became like the locker room guy, like the standard bearer.
This is what happens when you write really good television and you do shit like have Moose destroy him in front of his family after he wins the belt for the first time.
Yeah.
It gets people talking, man, whether you loved or hated it. These two guys are on a new trajectory to the top.
Money's in the chase, guys. Always has been.
Yep.
Money's always in the chase.
It's true.
So
yeah. And
All right,
unfortunately, I think that means Trey's going to lose this belt really fast, which is some fucking bullshit. But anyways.
To Macklin?
Yes. Dude, as soon as I saw they booked it a 3-way, my heart sunk. I got to go watch the Laredo Kid Macklin match, but man, I saw this coming. I don't like, they keep booking the X Division title in 3 ways, like they're protecting people or in
It's aggravating.
I know their division's stacked, but we got to get some clean wins.
Hot potato that fucking belt.
Keep it clean. Stop with the 3-mans. I'm just worried about Trey. I'm so excited for Trey's run. I'm a little scared about Saturday night.
I think he'll be fine, Mark. Don't worry about it.
I don't think they'll change it on Turning Point, though. I don't know.
Not.
I can't imagine that, but who knows?
How many times did they throw like 4 guys at TJP and TJP kept it? You never know.
Yeah.
True that. I'm just worried because Trey, we know Rascal's history, man.
Speaking of TJP, this is totally random, but did he randomly show up for an episode and we never saw him again?
TJ, yeah, he's done.
Yeah.
It was right before the casino ended.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. Like he was out after that.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, he was never under contract.
No, he was never under contract.
Yeah, then which is normal for a lot of people in Impact. Right. Not everybody's fully signed, which but I don't know. I
want to put it past
really
that.
care.
TJP is always like a possibility. If he's not working New Japan or MLW, he could always work Impact. But I believe he's not on the roster page currently. So
he's a great hand. Oh, sorry.
He's a great hand.
He just pops up everywhere. He is one of those guys who's just whatever. You're going to run into that dude.
Hey, he's hopping from place to place. It's not like he's stuck in a in one universe by himself. So
making the rounds.
He's whether you like the guy or not, I appreciate the hustle.
Yeah. He's got the new kid now and everything, so he's going to just try to be as many places as he can be.
Exactly.
TJP.
He'll probably end up in
Turn that frown upside down, my man.
It's wonderful as this is talking about TJP. I'll see you guys later. have fun with the review.
You go watch the episode, bro.
I will. I'm gonna go watch it now. See you guys.
Thanks, Raider Mark. Love you. All right. Ooh, and emotional. Mark, love it.
He does not like TJP. He never has.
He also does not like Vinnie Mac.
He doesn't like Vinnie Mac at all.
Vinnie Mac. There's a lot of people that don't like Vinnie Mac.
No, that's true.
It's very rare.
Especially lately, he's not a very popular guy. All right, shall we get into this Impact Wrestling go-home show to Turning Point?
For sure.
Turning Point. All right. Trent, you want honors?
No, I don't.
With honors.
I don't. I don't know how you guys watch the show, you commentate with the watch along, and then you muster up the energy to review it again. Basically, gotta give it to you guys. It's not easy.
This is the setup.
I got my
takes a lot of
third coat right before I got here to do it tonight, so I'm on the flu. Got my booster and my flu shots right before I walked in.
Oh, no kidding! You did both in one day?
That's a different kind of juiced up.
Double duty.
He's all juiced up. Look at this guy.
Cloud9.
Hell yeah!
All right, blaze through it, J-Bone. No need to kick the can down the road too long on this.
No.
Yeah, you can just
that's BTI because it goes well with the news we just did with the Iceman Intel.
Yeah. So the Iceman Intel talks about free agents. So did the Iceman Intel jinx some people? No, I'm kidding.
George the Iceman jinked everybody.
No, so he talks about some possible free agent or 2 or maybe 3 or whatever. Maybe they might show up at Turning Point. So, and we thought because of the good old Big Kev showing up in our watch along live reaction chat, we thought we were going to get a major tease for someone or something. We got a funny one. We still appreciated it, but and then I went nuts with the. I was like, oh, maybe it'll rain, maybe we'll get Okada because he's in the States now. And we just went nuts with that. But yeah, so that was the Iceman intel. Some free agents possibly showing up at Turning Point. We'll have to wait and see. Folks in the chat, light up the chat. Who do you want to see show up free agent? Obviously, you can't include anybody we were just talking about. Who do you want to see show up free agent at Turning Point?
Yeah, by now you know the names.
Right.
Are they taping Turning Point tomorrow to air it on Saturday?
No, it's live Saturday.
Oh, it's live. Okay,
It's
it's a
live.
live show.
The first live Impact Plus special in quite some time.
Wow. It's exciting.
Good. Okay.
That's right.
I
So
dare
real
say,
time. Not even a delay. It's like real time. Not
real
even like
time. It's going to be 7:00 West Coast, and now pre-show, so it'll be 9:30 Eastern with the pre-show.
Okay.
A little later.
Cool.
No kidding, man. Holy shit.
There we go. Yeah.
The world is healing.
So that's it's a great way to introduce some new people and not get it spoiled. So, no cameras at the hotels there. All right, so then that's the intel. Then we get Brian Myers versus Sam Beal. Nice little match. Unfortunately, Sam Beal not looking good after this match because there was quite the beatdown after Brian Myers clobbered him. Gave him a concerto, if you will. And which brought out the soldiers to chase off Brian Myers and his learning.
Very unprofessional, Jay.
Very, very unprofessional. Not cool. We love Sam Beal. And we might as well jump straight to the promo that we got later. He is unconscious on the stretcher. Dr. Ross standing over him, and Willie Mack and Rich Swann.
Looking like a hot dog, remember?
Hold the relish.
I'm telling you, hold on. I got to bring this up. Hold on.
Oh no.
You can keep talking. You keep doing your thing.
Okay. So that Swann's going off and he's like, you know what? This is a good kid. You can't do this. Very unprofessional. So he challenges Brian Myers. Hence, then we get the updated card later. We get Brian Myers versus Swann. All right. On to the main show then.
Yes. And just a little news as we do, because I know a couple people mentioned Jonathan Gresham. So I know he's going to be putting on his own wrestling show in the near future in January, I believe. So that he's doing that. Good luck to him on that, because obviously he is married to Jordan Grace. The champ.
He is Mr. Thick Mama Pump.
There's also another roster member putting on their own show in the new year, and that is one Ziggy Dice, who will be doing a Twitch free live show, including Eye of Valkyrie. So.
That should be hilarious.
This is what Beal looked like on that stretcher. The hot dog.
The Robin Williams hot dog impression.
Remember, he's like doing a great impression of a hot dog.
What is that? What movie is that from?
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh, okay.
This is exactly what Beal looked like sitting on the stretcher today.
See if we'll have to confirm if he someone should tag that picture to him, and I guess he'll say maybe a permy hot dog.
Was this your inspiration for this segment?
Inspiration.
Inspiration. You got to do it with the pose. All right. So then on to the main show. We got Macklin versus Laredo Kid. If Macklin wins, he's in the X Division match at Turning Point. which of course we got Macklin for the win here. Who wants to start this one off? Our local knockout. How about that, Alicia?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. For some reason, this match made me feel like I got deja vu from it. I've seen it before, haven't I?
I think so.
Well, Macklin's been clobbering a lot of different people, so it probably could have feels like that.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Clobbering time since he does that, J-Bone. Just
oh, it's Whiskey Guy. Yeah, it's good. It was a good match. Always exciting opener. Yeah, I don't really have too much to say about this. Who else does?
Are you? Well, let me ask you this:
Go ahead.
Are you excited to see Macklin in Turning Point to make it the three-way, or you do not like the freeway?
I'm gonna say no, simply because I'm over three-way matches. Okay. I've said this before. They've been they're so shoved down my throat at this point that it's like every night's a threesome.
It's like a hairball from the cat in front of you.
Yeah, it's just so complicated at that point.
Well,
can you get your Bible off it? God damn it,
I have
cat.
to disagree. Because whoever gets tired of a three-way? Three-ways are fantastic. They should be X Division history. Come on, J-Bone. Get out of the gutter. Impact history. The X Division has been a three-way title for years. It should be a three-way match. I'm okay with it.
I'm a retired male whore.
What?
Okay.
He's always in the gutter. Always.
Oh, very nice. Okay. All right. A little too much information for me, but that's okay.
That's okay.
That's fine. I appreciate a good three-way match. Trent, what do you think?
I don't know, man. I like Alicia. Even though I know Sting just confirms the first time we saw this one, I just feel like these three have already been beaten to death fighting each other, and it's only been like a month. So
yeah,
I feel like I've seen this match like 1,000 times already. You know, I'm like, come on. But I don't know. I think they're a little light. The X is a little light. The tags are a little light right now. They're just trying to make do with what they have, unfortunately. But I think it's a little. They're running a little scarce.
Well, yeah, and there's a lot of stories going on. I mean, this card is stacked. So yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd have been cool to get someone like Sam Beal in there, but he's stretchered out. Now, I didn't ask you guys this. I'll ask you this, guys, quick before we continue. Do you think this is them writing him off, or do you think he's going to be back soon?
For Beal, I think he'll be back.
He'll be back. Yeah.
It's just a little something, I think.
It just felt very, oh God, is this, it felt very final just how they did it with the concerto. Oh, now he's on a stretcher. Oh, now he's getting shipped out in an ambulance.
There's probably a reason for it.
Okay. I think it's just a little story just for now. I don't think they're writing him off, though.
Because we don't see Dr. Ross too much. And usually it's pretty serious when we do.
Yes.
I think what was the last time we saw him was when James Storm got hurt, and well, now he's gone too. So it's
basically, if Dr. Ross comes to tend your wounds, you're out of there.
You're screwed. You're not getting healed. That's what's happening.
He has a firm hand.
He has a firm healing hand.
Like Mr. Miyagi in the Karate Kid. We just did that whole.
There we go. Exactly. Wax on. Oh wait, that's something different. Anyways, all right. So
that's
then,
for after dark, J-Bone.
Hey, take it easy.
Tell me to get my head out of the gutter. Jiminy Christmas. All right. Sabin wants to face Ace Austin at Turning Point. We get that promo. Ace Austin agrees, and then they start brawling, and Madman Fulton ends up in the freezer to go cool off.
How did I miss this?
I missed that totally. Wait, what? Yeah, I missed that too. What happened?
Oh, it's a great segment.
Oh yeah,
I saw them brawl.
I have to rewatch.
Yeah, they're brawling, and then he opens the door, Saban, very, very like he knew his surroundings, and then somehow I didn't know how Fulton was going to fit into there, but he squeezed in the right way, and then he closed the door and he did the shave and a haircut 2 bits.
You mean like shave?
He knocked on it after because he went. Wait. Then on the other
God. I never knew that's what it was called.
Shaving hair?
That's why no one reacts when I put the meme up of Roger Rabbit going 2 bits.
That's what it's from. That Roger Rabbit's what revealed what it is. Shave and a haircut. 2
That's
bits.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
Christopher Lloyd in there.
That was the weakness.
If you want to know how old we all are.
Oh, yeah.
I saw that shit in the fucking theater, man.
Yeah.
That's how old I am.
I took a girl on a date the summer between 8th grade and freshman year of high school. That's how old that shit is.
Oh, Jesus.
And you're you're no Jessica Rabbit.
Hey.
That's what I told her after the date, too. Hey.
Well, gosh. J-Bone.
I have seen that penis.
Jesus Christ.
J-Bone was a monster.
All right, move on, J-Bone. We still on the first match here. Come on.
All right. We got, this is a promo heavy show. So there's like a lot of stuff going on here. All right. So, Inspiration versus the Undead Brides. I was all about this. This was a lot of fun. We get to see really how tough the Undead Brides are. I'm a little biased. I like Brandi Loren. She scares the shit out of me.
You know the biggest comment I hear about Brandi Loren being an Undead Bride? People are like, because she's gorgeous, and people are like I can't believe they're covering her up with all the makeup. Because she's stunning, right? And they're covering up with all the makeup and stuff. And I think it's like there's people who just can't understand that this is a storyline.
Yeah, but do the character work. If Sue has shown anything, that's not a bad route to go.
No. This is good for her character work, man.
You got to pay attention to the Sue Young stuff. Always is very layered. Pay attention to all the stuff. Them calling her mother and all that stuff. You know, there's stuff happening, man. Sue's gonna do something cool
when she comes back.
Yeah,
it's all in the works. Yes,
we got Rich coming next at TAW next Friday.
Yay! Yeah, I saw that. That's exciting.
I'm happy to see. I hope he brings his guitar, because Rich Swann does this thing where he'll bring his acoustic with him, and if you catch him before or after the show, he's just doing cover songs. Like, he'll take requests. Like,
he's a karaoke king, from what I hear as well.
Really?
Yeah.
He's great. Like, he was doing Metallica acoustic covers one day.
Amazing.
That's awesome. Oh,
they're good people.
Yeah, they're a good group, man.
Rich is great. Amazing. Yeah. All right. So Inspiration versus the Undead Brides. Inspiration going into Turn Point with the win. Sorry, Undead Brides, not quite ready for the tag title challenge here. Thoughts about this match, Alicia?
I thought it was good. Again, I love all the members involved in this match, so it's hard to give a clear statement. It was exciting what happened afterwards. Yeah, I thought that was pretty neato shit. Yeah. Sorry, I don't have the best words tonight because I'm running on 0. I've been up since 5 this morning.
Oh, it's okay. All right. Yeah. Don't.
I live a whole life before noon. You guys don't even know.
I can't apparently even say K. There we go. To K. Trent, your thoughts on this match?
Oh, listen, I love anything. I'm not a big fan of the Inspiration, though. I gotta say, I'm not digging the Inspiration, man. I think
reach Trent at.
Yeah, you can reach me, tweet me all the hate, because they already lit me up in the Discord about it. But I don't know. I don't know, man. They don't click with me. It just seems very, very forced. I don't know. It's no beautiful people to me. I think it's a very forced beautiful people. That's just my opinion. That's all I'm saying. People
All
already
give
look
it
me.
time. We'll see.
I think they're funny. I don't know. I like that they're funny. The beautiful people were never intentionally funny.
No, they weren't funny. You're right. They're a little more.
They weren't intentionally funny.
Yeah.
Love them though.
The chemistry between the inspiration is uncanny because they can start and finish each other's sentences like that. It's very well done. Like
the chat's just brutal. The trend here.
Give them.
Dude, they're real brutal. Real brutal to me, man.
Look, I'm not gonna fire him again. I'm gonna.
Oh, I'm already. This was a one night only. And Bill told me he's like save the hot takes for the show. If you're coming out for one night only to scorch the earth on your way out, it's like save it for the show, just so they can hate you on the way out too.
There you go. Bill, what'd you think? You think the inspiration's going in pretty solid into their
look at Adam here. I set my Siri to an Australian accent because they inspire you. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
All I can imagine is an Australian Siri just calling me a cunt all the time. Because that's a popular fun word in Australia.
What's the weather like outside, Siri? It's fucking it's bloody cold, you cunt. Where's Bison?
He has a long drive, so he's snoozing right now. Like he should be. Like
he should fucking be. It's like 5 hours ahead. It's 11:32 where I am at. So what is that? 11.
Yeah, it's like 4 a.m.
It's late. 4 a.m.
Damn late or damn early, whatever you want to call
it. Right?
I thought Bison loved Impact Wrestling, and he's not here. What a fake.
Trent, did you watch in the previous weeks, though, the Gia and Inspiration segments backstage? Were they not great?
They're good.
They were good.
I like Gia.
I like Gia. That's it. I like Gia. I like Gia.
We all like Gia.
But the Inspiration, I don't know, man.
Well, I think you're going to change. I think you're going to change.
All right.
That's my.
What's with the two eyes, though? Why the two eyes?
Give it to
because they're like twins.
Their former gimmick was the Iconics 2 eyes.
Iconic?
No, it's the Inspiration 2 eyes.
Inspiration.
Right? Did I imagine that? Are they using the 2 eyes still?
They are, yeah.
They are.
Okay. Okay.
Well, you got to give it the work. You got to.
They do
for all it's worth.
I'll tell you this though. I do like the post match. We after Inspiration 1, McKay coming down
there
and facing
the whole
off
team.
Yeah, I thought that was cool. I thought the face off was well done.
Mm-hmm.
It was like nice and intimidating and shit.
It was dope.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was
Sting brings up a good point. But you gotta admit they were booked terribly in the beginning though. Jordan and Bahh were booked very oddly to start.
Yeah.
Took a long while for them to gel. So you'll see.
Yeah, they've worked their way in. They've evolved. Like Jordan Grace had the in-ring talent. That wasn't the issue. But her charisma grew, her backstage promos grew, and she evolved into a great Impact Wrestling knockout. You know?
Hey, by the way, how about that slap in the face with the Impact Plus moment showing a Reno Scum match today?
Well, hey, wait.
That tugged at the heartstrings a little bit.
But they're going to Vegas this weekend.
That's true. I'm hoping because
tease me.
Yeah, don't tease me with that.
Don't tease me.
You're right though, Bill.
Maybe that's the Iceman's intel.
Bill, you could be right. You could absolutely be right because they'll be in their town. And, here, come on in for a match, guys. It could very well be.
That'd be nice. I'd be happy to see that.
That'd be cool.
I'd like it.
Because if not, then it does seem in poor taste. That might be the only match they had before he got hurt. The Rhino Heath tag.
Do they bring him back to the division, or is it like a Jake Chris thing, a one and done?
Could be that. Could be that. Yeah.
Coming for a match or two, you know.
We'll see. Maybe get a little revenge on someone. Who knows? Hey, maybe they get back at Heath and Rhino. Just like
I just want them to Jay, I just want them to bring out Mike fucking Tenay already. He lives in Las Vegas. It's Mike Tenay. How like bring the son of a bitch out at least once on all these Vegas trips.
That'd be quite the turning point.
What is this now? Is this a Tennille t-shirt?
He thinks
t-shirt.
Tennille's
It's
going
almost
to
a
come back to
Tennille
turning point.
in the chat. But I think she'll be back for these tapings.
Where's she been anyway?
Well, she wasn't at the last set of tapings. That's all we know.
Yeah. She
Jay-
didn't make the pay-per-view, yeah. So yeah, lights out. Decay shows up, scares the shit out of Inspiration. You got some intimidation going into the show. All right. Gia Miller's all over this show. She does a tremendous job.
Should I ring the bell when we do Gia like I do for on the throwback when Scott Hudson's on? And I go, Scott
Gia
Hudson.
Miller.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Hot off the press.
So
Hey, I got to plug this Adam, hemimusic.com, my man. You can get one of these delivered right to you.
Ah.
there
Look
you
at
go.
that, huh? He wants to know. Sucker's got and the hot sauce is back in stock. Just gotta plug that one more time. Look at that, huh?
There you
Red Savina habaneros, guys. Fresh mango. Huh? Look at this. Habanero peppers, apple cider vinegar, lime juice, fresh garlic and salt. All made in an FDA approved facility, gluten free. And 0 calories per serving.
Oh, baby!
But go ahead, Jay. Sorry. I had to get the plugs in.
That's what your ass is gonna say. Anyways, or something close to that. So we got Chelsea Green versus Jordan Grace coming up.
Yes, and she defeated Lish Edwards to advance to get that title shot, correct?
And that was a 4-way, wasn't it? I think it was
I
a
believe
4-way.
so. Yes, that's who she pinned. Yes,
And she pinned Alicia Edwards. Yeah. But that's going to be on the pre-show.
I couldn't get that 4-way to play on my Impact Plus. The Impact Plus
either.
Every time I clicked it, it would just play a commercial.
I get an error.
And I get an error after that.
It played on YouTube just fine though.
Okay. Impact Plus is still a mess. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it takes me like
I got rid of mine.
Did you? Like it's too glitchy, man.
When I had to sign up for YouTube, I was like, fuck it, because it looks like they're just going to do all that shit on YouTube anyway. So,
right. And the only reason I keep both is because I'm still doing the.
Yes, it is, Mark.
We're doing the throwbacks. So as soon as those throwbacks are done, no, I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. I'm on the fence. So we're getting that on the countdown. And then all of a sudden, we got Morrissey challenging Cardona because Cardona really, really wanted to be in that main event with Moose, challenging him for the title.
Let me ask you guys a question. This Cardona thing, he is like one of the hottest heels on the indies right now. And they're doing the complete opposite character here in Impact. Should they be doing the heel character? Because he is over as shit right now in the indies.
Yes, because what he's doing right now, I like Matt Cardona, but it's not working.
Like,
it's very flat.
Right. So, like, he's like a top heel right now in the independents. Like, let him just be that.
Put him in dickhead mode. That's what we all want to see.
He's a douche. Make him a douche. Like whatever. Because I swear, like I feel like you're leaving it on the table with this, man. Go ahead, Jay.
I think it could happen. I mean, depending on who you get for free agents, then it's really easy to flip people here and there. Like, okay, we got so-and-so, a lot of attention over here. Oh, well, what are we going to do over here to kind of counterbalance it? Here we go. Turn this person heel. That's easy. So, yeah, it could happen. I mean,
they laughed, and they laughed, and they laughed, and they laughed.
There you go. That too. The easiest thing for them to do is just tie him up with Brian Myers, make them a tag team again. Then you got a homemade tag team. Boom, they got chemistry like forever, and make them the heel team, not the babyface team, but the heel team, and it'd be golden, absolutely golden. They could do it. That's how they were. That's how they started with Edge. You know, that's how they started. So why not do it again? Give Brian a new dark, or not Brian. Give Cardona a little darker gimmick, because right now he's all bright and shiny like his better half. You know, so who knows? Just my thoughts. But yeah, so that evolves into Morrissey. Morrissey's standing in the way of Cardona getting that shot at Moose. He's like, you gotta go through me first, man. So that was a horrible Razor Ramon right there. You're welcome. So we're getting Morrissey challenging Cardona. Thoughts on this?
Should be good, actually. I mean, I think it should be all right. Should be kind of fun. I think these guys have a nice little matchup, so
Yeah.
it should be just. I mean, it's not gonna blow your socks off, but it's gonna be a solid little match.
And as people are saying, Morrissey very over with that Vegas crowd, so I think you could see an interesting dynamic in this match. Cardona, who has a fan base, Morrissey, who has a fan base, could be an interesting if it's 50-50 or if it leans. It might surprise you and lean Morrissey.
I'll get
and
it.
That could be the start of a maybe heel turn.
He works hard, man, Morrissey. I gotta say, man, this guy's taking the opportunity he's got an Impact, and he's giving it his all, man. You know?
Yeah. And he stayed. It's well past October for folks, so that's a good sign.
At some point, it'll be like, oh yeah, I signed. He's going to do the Brian Myers, where just randomly he says, oh yeah, I signed months ago. Impact, if you haven't noticed, they don't really promote a ton of signings lately, like they used to. It used to be like every time we re-signed Sue and Susie. They don't seem to do that. So I think there's more signings going on than we are led to believe.
Yeah.
There was at one point they re-signed Bram 3 times in 1 month, I think.
Oh
God, yeah, right. By the way, the cat's name is Valentino.
Valentino is very sassy tonight. Keep sewing off the cat took us.
He knows we're filming, so he's a whore for celebrityism.
He's like,
he's trying to go viral, man.
He's
like all the TikTok kids.
I thought you were gonna say TikTok cats.
TikTok is that's accurate. He's
like, I hear there's many bits and super cats or super chats.
He heard we're making money tonight and therefore assumed it was because of him.
So he's
been very much a star.
The twerking cat Tukis is alive.
Yeah. Sorry, you gotta censor that asshole the whole time he's on the screen.
You gotta censor this asshole, huh?
You got hair on your booty cheeks?
Oh.
In this case, yes, he does. A lot. Stop biting me, yo. What's up with the fuck?
He's like, you bitch, let me sew my cat ass and earn some money.
All right, J-Bone.
Exactly.
Move on.
Sorry, I have a ton of cats. I'm having fun with this. All right. Morrissey versus Cardona next. We got Gia Miller. Thank you.
I almost forgot.
Talking to Eddie Edwards. Is he now I know what he's feeling like when he ever does the Scott Hudson. Eddie Edwards is talking to Gia for 2.2 seconds, and he gets attacked by Moose. But this isn't just a quick backstage brawl. No.
Bro,
this one goes out past Bill. There is tables. There is chairs. There is almost a ladder. This turns into now he must have hit Moose pretty good in the face, or Moose was just being a little goofy and selling the nose shot, later. Because he went in the back and he's like, "Hey, Scott, they fucked up my nose." It's hilarious.
They brawled pretty decent out in the ring, though. I gotta say
They did.
Yeah, that flowed very well from backstage to ring and then out to the back again. I thought that was really well done. That's what I mean. It's shit like this. It's like, oh yeah, this is Impact. This is how we do things. It's very spontaneous and exciting, and I feel like we've been kind of lacking that for a while. It was just nice. It was good.
Hey, friend of the show, we got David Penzer here. What's up?
The Pens. Well, you're going to be seeing in Vegas tomorrow, Bill. He'll be there.
Yes.
There you go.
I will get that drink in. I will do that. After Turning Point, I will head to Fridays. I'll take all my energy and make it over.
I look for poolside Penzer.
Poolside Penzer, scotch and soda.
Good. I need to see that selfie. Okay, we need that.
Do you have a picture with Penzer? Do you have one with Penzer?
I don't think so.
Yeah, this is it. This is the time. David,
I don't think I ever thought to take
with
a picture.
Bill.
Make it happen.
Get a photo with Bill. This taping.
Usually, I don't go there and take a bunch of pictures unless it's like, oh, it's part of something, and you take a picture. So,
well, we know that. We look at your Instagram.
Oh, now Zach Bonifer's on the show.
Swing.
That's going to be him tomorrow. All right. Well, D'Amore ends up making this a Full Metal Mayhem afterwards, right? He's
yes.
He catches these guys afterwards, and he turns into a Full Metal Mayhem for Turning Point.
Yes. Any words, Scott D'Amore?
Yeah. Full Metal Mayhem. Yay!
Ladies and gentlemen, Scott D'Amore. All right. Then we get Mercedes Benz.
Mercedes
Martinez.
Benz. What? Jesus, Jay. What the hell's the matter with you today?
It's a long night.
Yeah, it's pathetic. Don't fire me. Mercedes Martinez. There we go. We get a Mercedes Martinez promo here.
You love this, Jay, though.
Yeah, she's good at her promo, and she's because I'm still critical sting. I'm sorry, Mercedes, but yeah.
Did she have a decent run in NXT? Was she there for a while? What did she do there?
They didn't do shit with her.
So she was signed though, like she was on the roster.
She was part of that lovely little group.
Retribution.
She was in that deal. Okay.
The Retribution, yes.
I have mad respect for her because they debuted that gimmick, and like after the first night, she's like, "Hey, can I go back to NXT?" Smart woman.
So she went back to NXT and see ya. Yeah. So they whatever they did with her, it wasn't long lasting. I don't remember any long drawn out. There was no title run, no nothing. They had a lovely veteran of the ring.
Well, her big thing was she was on the indies for years, but without a break. I remember her and Shimmer. I mean, here in Chicago all the time, she was a Shimmer fixture for years, and it was always a thing. Like because she got signed after 40, right? Like she was like in her early 40s. Which was a rare signing for them.
Right around that when she got signed.
Which is like rare at the time, I remember. And that was always a thing that she was like a barrier breaker because she was, they normally don't sign people after 40. On top of which, like she really held up pretty well. Well, Goldberg's a different story. I mean, he was a attraction and everything. But that was the thing with her. And she's definitely can hold up. She can still go. So it's one of those things where it's like, man, I mean, she's got a nice little resurgence here, career-wise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but I'm glad she got to at least have a major platform once, because there was always talk of like, she's never gonna get it, and all of her friends got signed, she wouldn't. So when she did get over there, WWE, it was something for her to finally get that on the resume. And then from there, look at the opportunities. She got the NWA, she got Impact now. Right. So it's a nice trickle down from there,
Yeah, it's you can knock how they're booked all you want, but you can still say you made it. You know.
What's Mayor saying here? How does Bison pronounce Mercedes? Can he not say Mercedes?
I don't know.
How does he say it?
Mayor gives. Well, then again, we mispronounced Mayor for like 2 straight years, and we just found out a few weeks ago.
He didn't tell us we were mispronouncing his name for 2 years, though. That's the problem.
Right. Now he's making fun of Bison. I don't know how Bison pronounces it. I don't know. But anyway,
how could you mispronounce it? I don't know. Go ahead.
Hey, I screwed up the name completely and said Benz. So never mind. I just put that up there too. Doc Gallows versus HIKULEO. 2 hosses. A lot of fun. Karl Anderson and Doc Gallows corner. Bullet Club and HIKULEO's.
Yeah, David Penzer had to move out of the way here.
Oh, he was
almost got run over by these two big
in the line of fire, huh?
Yeah, there was a couple times he probably filled his pants. No offense, David. I would too. I'm just saying,
I feel just another thing. I feel like I've seen these guys fight 8,000 times in the last 2 months. Like the combination of the Good Brothers, the Bullet Club, and Finn Juice. It is like I don't know how many times I've seen these guys all in a ring together. But there's got to be some more goddamn tag teams to throw into this division.
But this is the time that Bullet Club is going to take the titles.
On a Turning Point Saturday?
Yeah. Absolutely. Put the belts on the Bullet Club, baby. And then the rest of the Bullet Club can challenge these Bullet Club guys for them. And it'll be Bullet Club versus Bullet Club. Too sweet. I don't know. Anyways.
Take it easy, J-Mo. Relax.
Doc Gallows gets some momentum going into Turning Point here. Any thoughts on this?
I got nothing really on this. I mean, it's pretty much, I don't know, Alicia, we've seen this like 1,000 times. I don't know what else is there to say about this match or this combination of matches.
Sorry.
Yeah, Jay, I think this match is kind of just it is what it is.
A match.
It's a match. We need to get past Saturday, and then let's see how creative they can really get with the tag division.
Apparently, Joe's got some thoughts. Joe Doran, you want to give her 2 cents on this?
Good win, Big LG.
Oh.
But you didn't beat me.
Oh, shit.
He's going to be in your neck of the woods, J-Bone. Joe Doran's going to be at that show.
I'm excited for Titan. EC3 is great, but he's no Joe Doran. I am going to get a pick with Doran. Let me tell you.
Love me some Joe Doran.
Smart boom.
J-Bone's a little shaken up now.
I've never been called that before. Thank you very much, Joe. I'll take that to the bank.
We might have to get ourselves tested after this.
Speaking of filling my pants.
Jeez, J-Bone.
He's a scary guy. He's really big.
What's next?
Oh, baby!
Exactly.
Ooh, the Deanna sit down is next.
Yes, we got Gia Miller with Deanna Purrazzo looking like she just came from a funeral.
I like Gia getting a little tough with her here because you agreed to do this today. She's basically like
pulling those answers.
She's like don't one word answer me. You agreed to be here today. Yeah. Deanna just is not having it, man.
No, she's like, yeah, it's a paid appearance,
It's a paid appearance.
I'll come back. She says, I will remain a mystery. And it's like, oh, okay, Miss Mystery. So when do we think she's coming back? Elisa, when do you think she's coming back? You think she's going to mess things up for someone maybe at Turning Point?
Yeah.
Definitely Turning Point.
Definitely Turning Point.
Yeah. We're looking at like mafioso, like mob wife widow over here. Like, shit's gonna go down, okay? You don't fuck with Jersey.
She's the virtuosa.
I still can't get over the crying tone she has when she talks.
She didn't have that tonight.
Not today. You're right. She did not have it tonight.
She did.
She was
not.
definitely serious tonight, but I was waiting for it.
She
I was waiting for her to have it. I was like,
she was stone cold. She was stone cold, and what's his neck? Didn't say a damn word next to her.
What's his neck?
What's his neck? Yeah, but the guy has a name. You know what I mean?
You're nothing but a selfish prick.
I've been called worse. But yeah, great promo. She wants to remain a mystery. I think she's going to show up at tournament.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I don't know what she's going to. I mean, I don't know if she's going to jump in the tag match. I don't know if she's going to jump in, attack Mercedes Martinez.
Anything could happen, J-Bone.
4-time knocked up champ.
She's only 2 away from that.
It's
true. Crazy to think ODB's a 4-time knocked up champ. And she's going to be at Blizzard Brawl too.
Nice. Everybody, huh?
Yeah.
She is. Should I get hopefully Joe's next to ODB, and I can get 2 at once. How about that?
When
Joe
I
on one
first
side and bam on the other.
When I first met her was at a Blizzard Brawl like 5-7 years ago, and I bought her whiskey hot sauce. And it's in a flask looking bottle, which is interesting.
Oh,
it's
amazing.
strong as shit though. It's definitely whiskey brewed. But she sells it. If you're interested in buying her hot sauce.
I am. I want some.
I can't.
And speaking of hot sauce, you can get your very own Hemi's Soul Taker hot sauce at HemiMusic.com for only $10.
Hey, you know what? This Trent hasn't been on in a while. Let's give him a close up.
No close up.
Show it up. No. Show the bottle off.
Look at that bottle. Look at that.
Look at that.
Let me adjust some light here.
I'm trying to sell some bottles for you.
I appreciate it. It's the Soul Taker hot sauce, huh?
Soul Taker.
It's holding your soul in your hand, and again, 0 calories per serving. This is some healthy hot sauce.
And it's also FDA approved, right?
It is FDA approved, my man. Red Savina habaneros.
No gluten, because
gluten free.
Gluten sucks.
Sugar free. You know, it's healthy for you. It's like a vitamin.
I think we have ICU breaking this up. Hold on.
The bull crap.
Hey, thanks, Callahan. We miss you. All right. Next, we've got Finn Juice. They're pissed off. They were this close to getting that #1 contendership to get the tag title shot against Good Brothers. Scott D'Amour's like, you know what? Yeah, you did work hard. So why don't you get a match on the countdown versus Decay, and you can show off again how good you really are. So we're getting Finn Juice versus Taurus and Crazy Steve on the countdown show. That countdown show is loaded. Love it.
It's hard to believe it's a half hour. It might be a half hour wrestling, Jay.
Man, we get 15 minutes of Jordan Grace and Chelsea Green. Shut up and take my money. Hey,
you're gonna get a solid pre-show though out of this. That's for sure.
Yeah. It's just I mean, there's not a ton of build, but you know you're still gonna get a good match out of it. You know.
Yeah.
Good wrestling. Good wrestling. We get a VBD promo. They're really laying it in thick to Heath and Rhino. They're getting a match at Turning Point.
That one kind of got snuck in there, huh? They kind of Trojan horse that one into this whole show.
that feud's been going on. You know it was a build. You know, ever since Rhino came back, you know they were gonna face off. Oh shit! Here's Joe.
I love went anywhere.
Everything starts off with
Yeah.
like he just took a bite of something.
Do that though?
Yeah, does he? I don't think.
Is this just Bill created like?
Yeah.
Bill's what I want.
It's better. I almost feel like when Joe does finally speak and he doesn't talk like this, I'm going to be very disappointed.
He's like, "Hi, it's nice to meet you. Okay, it's great to be here today here in Impact Wrestling."
Top Cheerio.
If I show up at Blizzard Brawl and I'm asking him for an autograph, and he goes, "Well, sir, I heard around melted out too." I'm gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Hey, what's your name there, buddy? J Bone. Hey, nice to meet you there, pal. Great. Wait a minute, you sound like this. What happened to the growling? What growling? I'm a nice guy. Bill's gonna be behind him.
I don't get hired for my promo skills. Son of a bitch.
Jeez.
You got a 3-on-3 here next, J Bone. Swinger, Hernandez, Fallah. Wait a minute.
Alicia wants to talk about EY, I think.
Oh God. I don't necessarily want to talk about EY, but I'll reveal my observation that I had in the chat during this segment, and that would be something about this lighting against Eric Young's nipples made it seem like they were illuminated. Just glowing.
Just glowing nipples, huh?
Yeah.
Can we pull this up? Pull this up.
Did someone say that?
I couldn't look away.
I gotta find this now. I gotta see if this is on Twitter.
Story of my
Eric
life.
Young's illuminated nipples. Huh? Let's see. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna see if this is out there.
This is the after dark conversation right here.
At this point, we've been doing this long enough.
Does EY have glowing nips? All right, we continue while you're looking this up.
Yeah, go on, keep it. I'm gonna see if I can find it.
Dear God.
EY's glowing nips. Google it. No, I'm kidding. I'm sure it wouldn't come up.
My phone might melt. So we get DK and the Demon.
It's so weird to me.
Yeah, I know. Versus Johnny Swinger, Hernandez, and Fallah, Bahh. This was fun. Not a whole lot to say about this. It was just a lot of fun.
I'm still trying to understand why. Yeah, it's blinding.
So
blinded by the nips.
Look at those nipples.
I lost my train of thought.
In the lighting industry, they call that wall washing, but that was nip washing.
Nip washing.
Anybody see the movie Basketball?
Yeah.
When Bob Costas is like, "You're excited? Look at these nipples."
Oh yeah, I almost forgot.
Proud as a peacock.
So they came out. Decay came out to Demon's music tonight. Did anybody notice that?
Yeah, you're right. They did. They did come out of Demon's music. I just can't believe the Demon, Dale Torborg, the hitting coach for the White Sox, is back wrestling right now.
I had to explain to Stefan the whole story of the Demon, Dale Torborg, in WCW. He's like, "What the fuck is this?" Because he didn't watch back in the day. The only thing he knows about WCW is that NWO versus whatever video game that was like so big back in the day. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So like that's what he knew, and so I had to explain to him Kiss had a thing, and this is what happened.
Like Kiss performed on Nitro, and debuted a wrestler in the middle. In the middle of God of Thunder, they debuted a wrestler who is the Demon, who on the side is a strength and conditioning coach for the Chicago White Sox.
Yes, I had to explain that to him.
And married to Asia. He's still married to Asia.
Oh, is he? I was wondering. I loved her back in WCW. Did you remember when before the Demon thing, he was coming out in the baseball makeup?
Yeah, that's right. The Fury, wasn't he like a Fury thing?
Yeah. That's what it reminded me of. Is the baseball Furies from the Warriors?
Yeah.
I didn't understand that reference at that age, but
right. Fucking Demon, man. I do love Swinger's interaction with the Demon, though. Now,
he kept calling him Gene. He's like, "Oh my God, Gene's coming down to the ring." It's, it's hilarious. But
That's
yeah,
great.
I remember all that. And apparently, back in WCW, back in the day, Daddy, apparently there was plans to even expand on that past the Demon, but it didn't get off the ground because they were gonna have like a Star Child one come out too, and I'm like, oh my God,
really?
Could you?
Were they gonna do like a whole Kiss thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
No
well, at
shit.
least the Star Child. I don't know about the rest of the band, but you gotta have the top two, But could you picture Paul Stanley standing next to whatever doppelganger, the Star Child? Be like, what you got to say, Star Child?
No,
you imagine?
He is the Star Child.
But yeah,
Paul Stanley is the Star Child.
I know, but you got the Demon, you got the Star Child. The Star Child would have been the other one.
Listen here, Johnny Swinger. You can ask for all the autographs you want, but it's all about the Kiss, baby. Come on, Johnny Swinger, baby. Come on, let's rock and roll all night and party every day. I love Kiss, man.
Yeah, it's good shit. That's hilarious.
I don't do it justice, man. Mikey Whipwreck on his show does an amazing Paul Stanley impersonation. Like he does a whole deal about like toilet paper hoarding and stuff, and like Paul Stanley being at Costco hoarding toilet paper. It's ridiculous. One of the funniest skits ever I've ever heard on a podcast. Go ahead, J-Bone.
Yeah, it's what the second episode is, the first or second episode of what the hell is the podcast called?
Front Row Material.
Front Row Material. Thank you. Damn it. All right, so Decay wins. No, wait. Oh, okay, yeah. Decay wins with the Demon beat. Finishes off the match here.
Practically choked out the Swingman.
Choked him out.
Yeah.
So I wonder if he still loves Kiss after this. You'll have to ask him when you see him in a few days. Bill. It'll be interesting to see if they keep him around for this or if that's it. Do you expand on that? Yeah.
I feel you can't just end it now. You had him go over, so I got to think there's going to be something. Got to pay this off.
I'm guessing he makes an appearance in Wrestle House. What do you think?
That's where it could be.
It all ends at Wrestle House.
He birds down the Wrestle House. The god of Wrestle House and rock and roll. Anyways, all right. A couple promos next here before.
Swinger comes back all bummed out backstage, and Bravo's trying to cheer him up, and he's like, "That's want to make you feel better, man."
Yeah.
And then the ladies at Decay were like, we think we can help with this. There was one place where he was happy, and it was Wrestle House.
And that was so weird. I didn't even get it. I was like, wait, what the hell's going on here?
Well, we did get the great reference.
Yeah. Extra virgin olive oil.
Yeah.
I thought we were getting a Taya set up.
Still could be.
Still could happen.
Yeah.
Although I have a feeling I may know when Wrestle House was filmed, and that was way before.
Yeah, I had a feeling, but a girl can dream.
But you could always
patch it in.
That's what the editing's called.
Because she's only on a 30-day, right?
No, it's not. Was it?
She's
on 30 days. She never left that
30-day.
So her time, she's been counting the days almost, I think, on social media every day.
She's been very vocal, by the way.
Oh, she went nuts tonight with John.
Tonight, she went nuts. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, especially after her
Well, she
husband
just burned the house down. She burned the house down, which you love to see.
Left that place. Yeah. Well, so then what? So how much longer does she have? And she's not going to show up.
Couple days.
Saturday, is it?
No, I don't think it expires then, but it expires maybe the week after.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting soon because that was a couple weeks ago. So
okay,
it's probably about maybe 2 weeks.
We'll see what happens. But nonetheless, good luck to her wherever she does. Jordan Grace cuts a promo on Chelsea Green because they're going to face off on the countdown show, I believe. Mickey James cuts a promo on Mercedes Martinez. She can't believe Mercedes Martinez turned on her. She really thought that Mercedes Martinez was going to be the camaraderie and the knockouts.
It's very trusting.
Yeah, absolutely. No, we're not getting that at all. Hell no. And then on to the main event. Minoru Suzuki making his I was gonna say debut. It wasn't his debut.
I think it's his last appearance. This is it, right?
Probably, yeah. Josh Alexander facing him. Great match.
You know, I did laugh at this though, J-Bone.
What's that?
Striker's like, it's a technical masterpiece. This match. These two are writing the book on wrestling, and I'm like, they were literally just punching and kicking each other for most of it. It was mostly punches and kicks, and he's like, it's a technical workbook out there. I'm like, come on, man. Well, they're just beating the shit out of each other is what they're doing.
If they had like 15 extra minutes, it would have turned into that.
Yeah.
But it becomes a chop war, you know.
It was just a punch and shot. I mean, it was brutal. They were stiff.
Right. And that's the thing, is that's what a lot of New Japan stuff is known for, you know, between the high flying, the very technical, and also the brutal stiffness of the match. So yeah.
I do love Suzuki's facial expressions though.
Oh,
like the way he'll look at hard camera, like, huh? Ah,
terrifying.
Just like growl for no reason and like look surprised, like, what did this guy just do? Ah, right, you know. Like, he's great. Murder Grandpa, right? Is that what you call him?
Murder Grandpa.
Yeah, Murder Grandpa. He is terrifying. But and I'm gonna call this an upset. What? Damn, Joe, stop that. Josh Alexander beats Minoru Suzuki. If that ain't a freaking push and a half, holy shit. Thoughts on this match?
I gave mine. Whoever wants to take it from there.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was definitely fun. Definitely fun. It was definitely not a technical masterpiece that Striker was making it out to be. Like this wasn't Hart and like Muda or something.
Yeah, no, you're gonna get the strong style, and that's what you got.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And obviously with those shots that Suzuki can do, that's why I was like last week with Caleb. It's like, oh, Caleb got off easy. You didn't have to deal with all that. So Josh had to take more of a brunt of it. Because when you wrestle Suzuki, you're going to be feeling that a little bit. But
yes,
it's not like we don't see that in Impact. Like Moose turned Chris Sabin into hamburger meat. So like this does happen. And but no, I think this was a good showing for Suzuki. Pretty reliable in his style of matches. Josh was able to work that style with him pretty well. Josh can do almost any style, which is obvious. He can do X Division stuff. He can be very technical with a TJP, or he can do a stiff style here. So I think it's just showing you how flexible he can be, and he can work, which is what you want to see, which is like great. And maybe that's what Striker, and everyone knows I'm a Josh guy, but I think that's what Striker might have been getting at. Like there's almost shades of Bret Hart in Josh, in his repertoire of abilities. Just like Bret can work with anybody, Owen can work with anybody, Josh can work with anybody.
Oh, yeah.
So I think we're going to see more of that because the one thing that kind of was hinted at as we were doing the reaction show, Josh isn't booked for Turning Point.
No, he's not.
So what's Josh going to do? What he's going to be involved in something, you would think. That's where one of the debuts come in.
So that's when we were, the wheels started turning. We started going nuts, especially me during the live reaction, because Kev's like, "You got to watch till the very end." So we're thinking we're gonna get a tease for like a free agent or something before we started figuring out the Wrestle House stuff. Actually, I didn't figure it out. They figured it out before I did. I'm a moron. But yeah, so we get the Wrestle House tease at the end there. Everybody shows up outside. Swinger's like, "What's going on, Daddy?" everybody shows up, and boom, they get zapped to Wrestle House, and they do a zoom in on Crazy Steve, and we're getting Wrestle House too, or whatever they say.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. So Wrestle House season 2 is official. Okada and Wrestle House? I don't know about that.
No. I was like, okay, so Minoru Suzuki versus Josh Alexander. Bill says, oh, well, Josh isn't doing anything. What's Josh doing? And I'm like, oh, well, they're going to make it rain in the post segment here. Yeah, Okada's going to show up. That's the natural progression of this. Josh beats Minoru Suzuki. Okada's going to show up. Why not? I thought I was being a fucking genius. I'm sorry.
And that's the show.
Okada, that's the thing. Yeah, but Wrestle House, we get the Thanksgiving special. Because Impact has done specials on Thanksgiving. The infamous IPWF episode a couple years ago. The Turkey Trot. Turkey Suit. So there is something for this year. I wasn't sure if they were going to squeeze that in at during these tapings or not. Some type of special. So obviously that they have that. Who knows? Maybe we only get one best of at the end of the year.
Could be.
Because now the timing, I think, makes that a little more interesting. Or they get more in the can, maybe, for early January. Maybe they do.
They got an extra week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, they don't have to, like, continue the fallout from Turning Point the following week. I mean, I'm sure they will, but they might have some extra time. Who knows? Who knows what they're doing? I'm tired. I'm talking out my ass.
All right, well, that's the end. That's the end of the show. Wrap it up, Jay.
Yeah.
Wrap it up, on.
Exactly. All right. Well, thanks, everyone, for watching tonight. Let's go around the horn and tell everybody where they can find you. Let's start with our knockout, Alicia.
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter and lurking in the Discord under the handle Alicia BKG.
Lurking.
There we go.
So behave yourselves. She sees it.
I'm watching and judging. I will remind you every week.
Yes. That's why I tell the boys to behave. I'm like, we have women present here.
Security.
Trent, where can they find you?
Trent Zuberi on Twitter. That's it. And lurking in the Discord, too.
Tell them about your hats one last time.
$30. It's the Hemi snapback. It's double embroidered. Look at that. Front, back, an official snapback. These are made by Pro Wrestling Tees. They made them for us. They stitched them for us. So if you're a fan of PWTs and their quality and their 1 hour tees division is who did this for us. So the hot sauce is in stock. HemiMusic.com for everything. Support the band. Support independent artists. We're going to be playing Grand Rapids, Michigan on December 9th. If you're in Michigan, anywhere around the Grand Rapids area, we'll be there on December 9th. So come on down.
There you go.
Yeah.
Amazing. Bill.
You can find me on Twitter. My name, William M. Gardner. Or if you're heading out to Turning Point and the Tapins, you can see me in Las Vegas this weekend. Front row. I'll be doing the titanium plan, so I'll be bowling. So I don't think the Swingman's bowling this time around, so I don't know what team will be on this time, but definitely a good time to be had. So if you're somewhat local, get those tickets, and maybe I'll see you there. Or maybe at a more local show. Moose coming to PPW with the strap, I think, December 11th in Broadheadsville, PA. So I'll be there as well.
Vest and all.
Hopefully he shows up with that belt in Blizzard Brawl too. I don't know.
I think so. I think he will be carrying it. I think a lot of times the guys from Impact carry the belts. So.
Blizzard Brawl is open to it. Some indies aren't. Like we don't have the guys bring out their other belts, but Blizzard Brawl is they're showcasing him as an Impact talent. That's why.
Oh yeah. This show is just loaded with past and present Impact talent. Let me tell you, it's great. Gail Kim, the Champ, Rohit Raju, Jake something. It's just loaded. It's wild. ODB, so many. Great show. All right. You can follow me at the Twitter box at JBone5150. That's JAYBONE 5150. When I'm not here, I'm over on that other little podcast called Smash This Podcast. But back here too at We Talk Impact, just type that in and it shows up for all the social medias, the Facebox, the Twitter box, and the Instaneck. And for all your audio needs, hang on, I got it. We got the Apple iTunes, Stitcher Radio, Google Play, TuneIn Radio, iHeartRadio, Spotify, SoundCloud, and Pandora.
Hey, not bad, J-Bone.
I can read.
And I thought he memorized it all, too.
Oh, I am not that good. Trent probably reads it, too. He's just smoother than I am.
Hey, come on. That's it, though, huh?
But thank you, Trent, for joining us. We knew this was going to
one
be
night
a
only.
big one.
Can you formally fire me again, like right now?
Yeah. Fire.
Let's how about this? I know we've been going long, but let's do a short after dark for anybody who can do it. We owe the patrons a little something. I know Alicia's out, but I can at least do that. So if anybody wants to join me, I'll do an after dark. Quick, half hour tops. We're gonna do an after dark for everybody. Immediately. Right after this, we're going after dark. If you're on Patreon, patreon.com/WeTalkImpact, go. You can get a free after dark episode tonight.
There you go, Mark. You're in the chat. If you could set that up.
Jump in, Mark. You fucking asshole. This is your planning. So jump in the after dark.
I screwed up on the Sunday dinner, and I didn't put that on the Patreon because I'm a loser.
In the treehouse of the Discord, so you can still find it. So
yeah, there you go. So thanks everyone. We'll be back for the after dark momentarily, and we'll be back sometime this weekend. I'm not going to guarantee Saturday. We'll see how Saturday goes, but definitely Sunday for some kind of review of Turning Point if it doesn't happen on Saturday. So stacked card. Can't wait. Much love, everyone. Good night.
Do you got hair on your booty cheeks?
Oh.